the '84 Olympic team was such a special unit. One, I'm working for someone who I deeply admired. I'd known since he was an assistant coach at West Point, and also I ended up spending that entire summer with Michael. We hung out, go to the malls, restaurants, and so forth. And so I really got to know Michael more as a human being than I did as a basketball player.
Sure.
I mean, by the time we got to Los Angeles for the '84 Olympics, it was obvious that there was nobody on the globe that
Could do what he does.
could do what he.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time just talking about life, and I would share. He'd ask me a lot of questions, and we really just had almost like a big brother, a little brother relationship. I'll say this about Michael: other than maybe my grandma and my mom, nobody in my life ever trusted me as much as Michael Jordan did. I mean, the opportunity to run his camp for 22 years. My son and I, we ran the camp for 22 years, about 12 years on the fantasy camp. But along the way, it was the trust factor that he trusts me so much. I felt intimidated by it. I never wanted to ever disappoint him. I never wanted to put him in a position where it compromised who he really was. And I think I would be very comfortable in saying this, that as great a player as Michael Jordan was, he's a better human being. There's so many things that Michael has done for people throughout his lifetime that he took no credit for. If Michael likes you, it's blind loyalty. He'll do anything in the world for you, but don't ever violate that trust. And I've tried to do that. I've never once asked him for any money or anything like that. I respected the opportunity that he gave myself and our family to prosper. Our family, we worked the camps. We made sure that the camp was run in a manner that magnified who he was as a person. And
you want to know something funny? I was talking to one of Michael's sons one time. He'd read my books, and I told him that I was friends with you, and he says, people. He's like, everyone sees George Raveling as a nice old man, but I've seen him I've seen him have to yell at people, and it was funny because you didn't get where you were by, like, you had to be a tough son of a bitch sometimes, I imagine, right? Especially in the early days of making it in a game and in a society that maybe wasn't always fair.
Yeah, I mean, I knew when it was time, to get the boxing gloves out, and when it wasn't.